this idea of Facebook fatigue prominent among more younger users. When will this show up in the numbers, if at all, Jason?
Yeah, I'm not so sure that's actually true. I mean, we can see through third-party data that users 18 plus are growing, particularly in mobile. So what happened, right? We started with a tremendous amount of desktop usage. As they evolved the mobile product, you saw a shift from desktop to mobile, okay? And we've seen that. Now, we don't have very good data of, we'll call it the 13 to 18-year-olds, but every age group over 18 is growing. Facebook's share of mobile usage is 22%, so of total time spent, and now 60% of all Facebook time spent is on the mobile device. However, it's harder for them to make money on the mobile device. They just monetize less, and that's the question.
Why is it that mobile ads are cheaper than regular online ads?
It's a few things. It's not so much that they're cheaper, there's just less of them. It's a volume issue. So on a bigger screen, you have the opportunity to have the news feed on the left, and you have these right rail display ads. On the mobile device, there is no right rail, so that just disappears. So basically, you have to try to generate more monetization from less inventory.
My anecdote, flat out, Jason, is I'm using Facebook less because I can't stand the ads. I can't make it any clearer than that. There's a raging debate among sell-side analysts about Facebook. Some, Rich Greenfield, BTIG, are very cautious. Brian Weiser over at Pivotal is very optimistic. Where are you right now? Where's the stock going to be in 12 months?
I mean, I think we are optimistic on the stock. We're a little more cautious on this quarter with mobile. We lowered our mobile number to 290 from 360. We think the consensus among the buy side we talked to is between 320 and 330. So there's definitely some risk to that mobile number tonight.
Okay, within this, where in the income statement is a division? Are sell-side analysts arguing about the revenue dynamics, or are they down the income statement at the operating income line?
Right now, it's a revenue story. The question is,
it's a revenue
if they beat total revenue, but they missed the mobile number, does the stock go up? Last quarter, that was the dynamic. They beat the overall revenue number, but they missed mobile, stock went down.
Jason, what's the progress on Graph Search? I mean, it was unveiled to great fanfare,
there was no monetization vehicle, no paid clicks when it was announced, and there wasn't supposed to be. I mean, look, you're seeing Facebook trying to skate to where they think the puck is going to be. So, put out search in beta, this new Facebook Home where they take over your Android smartphone. You know, this is them trying to figure out how people want to use the device.
Twitter announced yesterday, I was literally on the train coming back from Washington, setting up a Twitter ad account. I have no idea if I'm out there or not. What is the threat of Twitter advertising to the Facebook advertising model that's been out there?
I mean, it's interesting. You say the reason you're using Facebook less is because the ads are not relative to you, and that's the point. They need to figure out how to make the ads relevant.
They're just in my face. I can't stand
Correct.
aggressively.
So these are services where, whether it's Twitter feeds or Facebook, you are choosing who's in your news feed. And if you can ultimately line up the ads with your interest levels, you have a happier consumer. So the question is, who figures this out? I would say Facebook is ahead of this, but Twitter's trying to figure this out.
What about specialized social networks? I know that you cover LinkedIn as well. They're kind of stealing Facebook's thunder here. They're perhaps monetizing better as well. Is scale hurting Facebook?
Actually, we don't cover LinkedIn formally, but LinkedIn is really a subscription service, much more on an enterprise. That's really how they're making their money. It's not advertising. So they've done a good job capitalizing on the social graph for the enterprise and the business community, or the working community, where Facebook is really all about consumer.
Okay, let's go from the sell side to the buy side. Howard Ward, you're with GAMCO. Is Facebook a blue chip stock?
Well, it depends on how you define blue chip. I would say, in my opinion, no, because it needs more incubation. I mean, this is a young company. It's a very dominant or very leader in social media, but I think going public was fine. I think they probably should have gone public at where the stock is now, though, and not at $38 a share.